Hi, and thank you so much for watching. This is a pick a card reading, and this is called What Do They Wish They Could Tell You? So, this is really going to look at how a person is truly feeling about you, what they might be hiding from you when it comes to their thoughts and feelings about you, and what is really going through their head, the things that they would like to say to you, but for whatever reason, they're not saying this to you. So this can apply to anyone on your mind. It's probably going to lean towards romantic, but you can make it fit how you need it to. This can definitely be about a friend. This could be totally platonic if that's how it resonates with you. Really, whoever is on your mind right now. And this can definitely apply to someone who you're in separation with, who you're not speaking to, if they feel like they want to reach out and say these things, but you're just not in contact. But this could also apply to someone who you are in contact and you do talk to them, you do see them. This could even be someone who you're with, maybe you're dating them or you're whatever, and it's just things that they're not actively expressing to you or saying to you. Okay, so we have 3 different piles to choose from, and go ahead and take the time to pick whatever one is calling you. You can definitely choose more than one, or if you feel like a certain pile didn't resonate, you can always go back and pick another. So we have pile number 1 on the left, and we have citrine here. Pile number 2, we have this pyrite, beautiful silver. And pile number 3, we have blue apatite, very beautiful. Okay, 3 beautiful crystals here. And when you're ready, go ahead and pick a pile and I will begin the reading. Hello, pile number 1. So you chose this beautiful citrine. I'll give you another look at it. Beautiful crystal here. So I'm going to put this aside. So we are going to start out with some astro dice. See what we get. Okay, that went really far. Okay, so we have the sign of Leo here. We have the planet Jupiter, and we have the 4th house. Okay, so Leo could be of significance to you or the person you're dealing with. Also, Jupiter rules Pisces and Sagittarius, and for the 4th house is Cancer, so those signs can also apply to you. I want to say, so Leo is a very expressive sign, and coming out with Jupiter, I feel like this person on your mind has really like huge, enormous feelings for you, for sure. And it almost feels like they're really urging to put these feelings on display. Like it's really hard for them to hold themselves back. But with the 4th house here, they are definitely holding themselves back, and it's kind of like bubbling up inside of them. You could even feel like one moment they are really showing these grand gestures and really like overdoing it with how deep their feelings are for you, but then like the next moment they're really holding themselves back. So it kind of feels like for them that these feelings are so out of control that they really have to like just box it up and contain themselves. And I think this person is really scared that they're gonna kind of like overdo it, maybe scare you away with these intense feelings that they have for you. It kind of feels like every day they're growing even stronger. but it makes them feel very out of control. So they're trying really hard to like put on a show and just put on this front that they're locking their feelings down. So if they do come across as cold at times or like very distant or aloof, I feel like that is totally an act here, and this is just them kind of just putting on a show. And I feel like there's definitely more than meets the eye when it comes to this person and how they feel. Okay, so now let's get into your cards. You have calling in a soulmate, getting to know each other, and soulmate again. So twice you got the cards of soulmate. So this person definitely feels like you are each other's soulmates. Okay, they could be thinking of you as their twin flame if they use that type of term. At the very least, soulmate. I feel like this person does believe that you are their soulmate for sure. And they could definitely even be engaging in like prayer or affirmations or some type of visual practice to try to like bring you two closer together. Especially if they really are into like prayer and manifestation, I definitely feel like they are doing this in secret. And if they aren't even really into that stuff, I feel like at the very least, they are just like imagining you a lot. And I want to say not just only thinking about you, but they're thinking about like potential future scenarios. And they might not even realize, you know, if they're not really that spiritual of a person, they might not even realize how much their thoughts affect their reality. And they can definitely be doing this subconsciously, where they are like imagining specific future scenarios that you have with one another, and not even realizing that they are engaging in manifestation right now. So another thing I see here is that they are very curious about who you are with getting to know each other. So it's like they know deep down, like they don't have a doubt in their mind that you two have this soul level connection. But I think they're very curious about like who you are on the surface, really, and just like your day to day, what you're like. You know, this type of stuff that you like to do. They want to know about your hobbies. Maybe they want to know about your job, what you do for a living, your family, your friends, things like that. Like, they're very curious about what, like, all of these questions. So I feel like when you're with this person, like, they really want to ask these little questions. They want to get to know you better. And this could be something that they hold themselves back on. And they might be kind of nervous and overwhelmed to know the answer to these little questions, like when it comes to just like the little things in your day-to-day life, because I think I don't know, I almost feel like they're almost a little worried that this soul connection they feel with you is like, they build it up so high in their heads, and maybe they kind of put you on a pedestal, and a part of them is a little bit nervous that this is all in their head and that this is just an illusion, and they might not even know you that well, or there could be a lot of things that they're still very curious about you, and there could be a part of them that's kind of a little paranoid, like, what if I get to know this person and I realize that we're incompatible, and like the things, even though we have this deep soul connection, like what about practically? Like, they're a little bit nervous about the practical matters, like if we were to get closer, like how would we actually spend our days together? Would this actually be a good fit when it comes to like thinking practically and realistically. Okay, so let's pull some more cards here. We have, this is the Romance Tarot. So we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this person really wants to have like a brand new beginning with you. They want to start over. For some of you, this person, you might have just like, this could be someone very new in your life. And I feel like if you have known this person for a while, there's just so much that you still do not know about each other. At least from their viewpoint, at least, you might feel like you know them very well, but this person feels like they still have so much to learn about you. And you definitely come off as quite mysterious to them, and they would really just like to get to know more about you. And like I said, like, even on the surface level, like they might feel like they really have this deep connection with you when it comes to the soul level, but like when it comes to the surface, when it comes to the practical things, they're wondering like, what is this person actually like? What do they like? What does their day-to-day look like? What is their morning routine, their night routine, like things like that? They want to know like the little stuff. So they definitely want to gather like more information about you. Now we have the Five of Swords. So with this card definitely speaks about kind of like pettiness and mind games. So I do feel like this person could kind of be playing some mind games with you, and I feel like this is not even on purpose. You know, this could be just totally subconsciously. This could be something that they're just used to doing with other people in the past. But they're very much in their head. I feel like they're trying to be really strategic with this connection, and they're definitely worried about getting too attached to you, and they're kind of coming at you with this detached perspective. I feel like they just don't know. They feel like there's a lot that they don't know about you, really. That's the biggest message here. And that could even surprise you, because regardless of, maybe you have known this person for a really long time, maybe you have spent a lot of time with them too, so that could be a surprise to you, but this person just feels like they don't know you well enough, and they're kind of just keeping their distance until they can gather more information, which kind of makes them come off as a little bit like manipulative, a little bit of like a mastermind here, where they're really keeping their heart closed, and they're really just coming at this from like almost like a 100% mental level, and they're really using their mind here when it comes to this connection. So now we have the Sun. I believe this is the Sun. Okay, so this is X1. I'm just gonna double check that this is the Sun. So sorry. Give me like 1 second. These cards are a little harder to read. Yes, this is the Sun. Okay. My apologies. So we have the Sun here, which is really funny because I did roll the Astro dice and I got the sign of Leo. So this does connect to the sign of Leo. This is another connection here. So I don't know whether you or this person has a Leo in their chart. Another factor is that maybe the timing of Leo season could have to do with it, or maybe like a Leo full moon or something like that. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, but I know as I'm filming this, we are like right in the middle of Cancer season, so Leo season, like late July to early August, could be of significance for your connection, okay? It could be a timing in which the truth comes out from this person. This is also another sign that this person is kind of like putting on a front, sort of like putting on a show, because the sign of Leo is, it's very theatrical, and they definitely like, how do I say this? The sign of Leo is about like, I feel like that's the best way to say it, kind of like putting on a show where like they're not, and I'm not saying this person is a liar. I'm just saying they could be very good at sort of acting, basically. So they're not a liar, they're an actor. There's a huge difference. But I just want to say, like, this person is really good at hiding their feelings, and they're really good as coming off as detached. I feel like this person, their emotions do run very deep, but they're coming about this in a very detached perspective. I feel like they're pretending to be very detached towards you, and I feel like this is because they are so aware of their self-image. They're so aware of how they come off to you, and they just really want to make a good impression. But yeah, this is definitely someone who's not just going to say exactly how they feel. They're very, very much aware of how they come off to you. So we have the Six of Coins here. So this is a really beautiful card. This is all about like total sweetness and charity and givingness. Okay, so I feel like this person really wants to give to you. This could also have to do with like financial factors too. So this person may be kind of hiding some information about their financial situation. So for some of you, they could have less money than they actually say they do. For others, it could be the opposite, where this person like actually has a lot of money, but they don't want to tell you that, and maybe they're just like worried about being taken advantage of, like being used for their money. That can happen with either gender for sure, but I feel like that does happen with guys a lot, where they kind of just expect to be used for their money. So this person actually, I could see it going either way, but like I'm almost leaning towards this person actually is much better set off than they make themselves out to be. Okay, so this person could like really have a lot of money, but they don't want to tell you this. Maybe they're worried about like being used or taken advantage of because of that. Okay, another 6 card is coming up. So 6 of Wands here. Okay, so this is all about like feeling victorious and feeling like they won a competition too. So this person could have these feelings that they like totally won you over. Maybe they felt like you are someone who's very hard to get. Maybe you went through a time period with them in which they felt like you were really hard to win over. But I feel like now they're at this point where they feel like they have won you over. Some of them could even feel like threatened. They could feel threatened that they have a lot of competition to deal with when it comes to you. We have the World. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is Judgment. Let me double check. These cards are a little trickier to read. I'm not the best at Roman numerals. I really should be. Okay, yeah, this is Judgment. I don't know why it reminded me of the World though. So Judgment, okay, so this is all about like forgiveness, a second chance. This is a pretty deep card. So this person could be something about, I don't know if the two of you maybe went through like a period of falling out. Like, I feel like if you're not speaking to this person, they're definitely thinking a lot about forgiveness. Like, they really want forgiveness from you. If you are in a period of separation where you feel like this person is mad at you, I feel like that's definitely not the case. You know, maybe they're angry on the surface, but like, this person is thinking of forgiveness. So they, like, if they haven't already, like, they really want to forgive you. Or maybe could be vice versa, where like they might be worried that you're mad at them and they really want you to forgive them. And even if you two are not in separation, like you are together, or you see each other, you are in contact, I do feel like there was like some type of, I don't know, falling out, or maybe something small, maybe like a little misunderstanding. And I feel like something could have happened that kind of, maybe it hurt this person more than you realized. Or maybe this person feels like they hurt you. It could go either way. But yeah, this person is thinking a lot about forgiveness and apologies towards you. We have okay, now we have strength. Okay, so, oh my goodness, this is another sign of Leo, okay? So there's obviously something very significant about the zodiac sign of Leo, whether you are dealing with them or you have Leo in their chart, they do, or just the timing of Leo season. And I almost feel like citrine, I feel like that has something to do with Leo. I'm not positive, but yeah, that's very interesting. So besides that, this person is like, this card is all about bravery. So this person feels like they have to be very brave towards you. They could definitely feel very intimidated by you and scared of you, which could come as a shock to you. You might not even realize this at all, but they almost feel like they kind of have to conquer you, or they have to conquer their own fears and their own insecurities in order to get to you. But like, this person feels like they have to be so brave when it comes to embracing this connection. It's like, it's a lot for them to handle, which you might not even realize. Okay, now we have the World. This is definitely the World. Wow. That's pretty crazy, because I just pulled the card before that and I thought it was the World. See, this was giving me the World vibes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the World is all about like abundance. It's like that happy ending. This person definitely wants to have a happy ending with you. I feel like, you know, especially romantically, they kind of want you to be their last love. Like, they don't really see this as a fling. Like, they're really hoping this is it. Like, they don't want to really have to date or meet other people again after this. Like, they really want to be with you. And we have the mom, the dad, and the child. So, and you know, regardless of gender or whatever, I feel like this person really wants to start a family, really wants to have kids with you, at least one kid here. And they want this to be like, they want this to be it, you know, like no more breakups. No, I don't know if you have like a history of being on and off. Like, they want to be on like forever. So they definitely see you as like their forever. Six of Cups. Okay, you make this person feel young again. You kind of bring out their inner child as well. This is another sign they definitely want to have kids with you. They want to have children with you. And I do feel like you two have some type of past together. If this is a new person, then maybe this is just like past lives. And if this is someone you have history with, I still feel like there's definitely like a sense of past lives together, but like I do feel like this person is very kind of reminiscent about this connection. And there's like a lot of innocence and joy here. And then lastly, we have the King of Wands. So this can also be Leo or fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius. So although, you know, it's not just like limited to that, I am seeing like all the signs here. But to sum it up with the King of Wands, you make this person feel really confident. And like, even though they feel like they have to be very brave towards you and they kind of have to push themselves to have the strength that they don't normally have, like you give them this confidence boost, you give them this ego boost, and you make them feel really good about themselves. You make them feel really hot and sexy as a person just by like being in your presence or just being around you. Like it makes them feel really good, and they definitely feel a lot of chemistry, a lot of sexual chemistry between the two of you for sure. And they definitely find you attractive too. They feel like the both of you are very attractive. If you're not together, they definitely feel like you could be like a total power couple here. Okay, so now our next round of tarot cards, 10 of Cups. Oh, beautiful. So again, this is like the happy ending card. Like they really just want to have like a beautiful happy ending with one another. They're kind of like, they see you as like their fairy tale ending here. Knight of Cups. So they really want to tell you how much they feel, how much they care for you, how much emotions they have. They could definitely plan on speaking to you very soon about like these strong emotions that they feel. And they really just want to, even if they've never done this before, like they really want to just come up to you and really just sweep you off your feet and just really pour their emotions out to you. Like they really want to communicate this to you. And I feel like they're not, it's almost like not on purpose. It's just like, this is something that they're gonna eventually get to. I feel like they really just need to like muster the bravery and the confidence here. The Hermit. Okay, so possible Virgo energy. So this person definitely does require like some alone time. Okay, they might really want to get you alone too. They might feel more comfortable when it's just the two of you. So maybe this is someone who you only really see in a group or a large crowd or something like that. I feel like this person will feel better when it's just the two of you. They could definitely worry about other people around you, like someone else getting your attention or stealing you away, and this person kind of wants to like just keep you all to themselves. And it sounds kind of bad, but like there's this part of them that really just wants to like hide you away from the world, like just so that no one else can have you. And it's not like they would actually do that or act upon that, because you know that's not super healthy, but it's definitely like an urge that they have where they just kind of want to like hide you from the world just so you can be like completely theirs. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So they really want to let down their walls for you. I feel like this, like if they haven't, I feel like this person has not opened up to you yet, but it seems like they're on their way. Like I feel like once they can get a moment with you, like alone, just the two of you, like they're really gonna let down their walls like very soon. I feel like a confession could come to you very soon if it hasn't already. And then we have the Knight of Wands reverse. So they definitely have some confidence issues. I feel like they really want to come to you and be like really emotional with you and like tell you how deep their emotions run for you, but at the same time they have this like sense of insecurity and like fear of not being good enough really like holding them back. And I feel like they need some time and some space on their own to really like gather enough confidence to be honest with you. Okay. So we have a few homemade oracle cards. You are super sexy right now. Okay, so this person thinks you are super sexy. They're like, which I definitely already picked up on just earlier. They're like super attracted to you. Like there is no doubt that like you have this extreme like physical chemistry with one another. I think that's very obvious to this person. Okay, logic has an important message for you. So this person is really trying to remain very logical, kind of like what I was saying in the beginning of the reading. Like they're really like, I think they're trying to figure you out first and really like learn about who you are and like how you tick before they can like fully open themselves up to you. So this person is coming at the connection with just like an extremely logical perspective, and it doesn't mean they're emotionless towards you, because it seems they do have really deep emotions for you, but like they're purposely remaining logical towards you. Someone is in love with you. Okay, so this person is definitely in love with you. This is a huge sign. They definitely see you as their soulmate. I also feel like, there's a chance this person is worried that you have someone else. I think they could also be worried that there's someone else who might be in love with you. Okay, there could be a little bit of paranoia and insecurity here. Okay, but this person definitely has a lot of love for you, for sure. Okay, so lastly, this is what we were waiting for. I have the Hidden Truth Oracle, and we're gonna get like some specific messages that this person like literally wants to tell you. So I'm just gonna read them out loud. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. I hid who I really am from you. I want you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. You came closer than anyone. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I want to tell you how I feel. You were the best thing in my life. We both know I am not the one for you. I will wait for a sign from you. Okay, so these are the different messages that definitely could be running through their head right now. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated somehow. If not, you can always pick another pile and see if that one feels like it resonates more. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I wish you many blessings. Please show your support. You can give me a subscribe, a thumbs up, and a positive comment if you want to see more of this and if you want to claim this reading, this beautiful energy. Goodbye. Okay, pile number 2, you chose this crystal pirate. It's beautiful. Let's get a nice look at that silver. Very sparkly, lovely, love it. So we are gonna start with we're gonna start with some astro dice here. Roll the dice. Okay, so you got Leo, the sign of Leo, Jupiter, and the 9th house. And I'm kind of a little shocked right now because I just did pile number 1, who literally got Leo and Jupiter. They did not get 9 though, they got the 4th house. So that's really weird. I almost want to roll again to get different numbers, but I guess that came out for a reason, so we're gonna let it be. So right away there must be some type of connection to pile number 1, because oh my god, that's really weird. Like, you saw me roll the dice on camera, and if you go back you'll see pile number 1 literally got these 2 same. Oh my gosh, okay, so that's really weird. So there's definitely, I don't know, something's going on. So I guess I'll give a similar explanation, because pile number 1 literally got the same 2, and I can't get over it. Okay, you're gonna take a moment. Okay, all right. So this person definitely has really like huge feelings for you with this Jupiter coming up, like to the point where like it expands every day. Like every day their feelings grow stronger for you and bigger for you. And it's like literally with time, like they think they can't have any deeper feelings for you or any stronger feelings for you, and then like a week or 2 goes by and it's even more powerful and they can't even believe it. And with this 9th house too, that really like emphasizes that whole expansion thing. So another sign I'm seeing as well as Leo is Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter as well as the 9th house. So Sagittarius is very prevalent here. And then I'll also mention that Pisces is ruled by Jupiter too in ancient astrology. But definitely Leo or Sagittarius. So I don't know if you have that in your chart or the person you're dealing with has that either sign in their chart. It could also have to do with, this is a timeless reading, but this could have to do with Leo season, which is end of July to early August, or Sagittarius season, which is Sagittarius season is end of November to beginning of December. So that could just be like a significant time period for either of you, in which maybe this person opens up a little more and kind of says what's on their mind and confesses what they are feeling. But yeah, like I was saying, this person with the Jupiter and with the 9th house, it's like there's so much growth here. So it's like every day their feelings for you just grow, like they keep on growing, like it's not coming to a stop, like, and in the near future it's just going to keep on growing here. But with the sign of Leo, so the Leo is very like theatrical type of sign, so they don't always express how they're actually feeling, or they might kind of like overemphasize something, like a certain feeling, and just in order to cover up their true feelings. So it's just like a very theatrical sign, like they put on a show. So this is definitely a sign that this person is probably covering up. They're probably sort of acting out and not really showing you how strong their feelings actually are for you and how much growth they are feeling. Like there's a chance this person is like a really good actor or actress, and they're just really good at covering up their feelings. So you might be very surprised to hear that their feelings for you are so big and so strong and they just keep on growing, but this person is really good at covering that up and kind of pretending to be someone that they're not, or like feeling something that they're not. So they could definitely come off as very like cool and smooth on the surface when maybe internally they're just like freaking out. Okay, so that's enough of the Astro Days. Let's get into your cards. We'll start with the Romance Angel Oracle. It is safe for you to love, trust, and worth waiting for. Okay, so I feel like this person on your mind, they do have a lot of trust issues, and this is something that they are very aware of, and they're trying to work through this. I feel like it's going to take a long time for this person to fully open up to you and to actually tell you what they are thinking and how they're truly feeling. I think they could definitely come from a traumatic past or some type of traumatic event that they experienced when they were younger, in their childhood or their early years, teenage years, young adult years. They definitely could have been put through a situation or multiple situations that really like just completely messed up their trust more so than normal, because, you know, I believe as humans, we all have trust issues to a certain degree. I think that's just part of the human experience. I think it's natural, but I do feel like there is an emphasis with this person having trust issues, and they're just very careful about who they let into their life and like the right moment to let down their walls. This could be an extremely sensitive person, an extremely introverted person who they do not open up to people unless it feels completely safe for them. So this person could be waiting for kind of like a divine timing moment. They could be waiting for that moment where they understand that it is completely safe for them to let down their walls and open up to you. So I do feel like it is going to take a very long time for this person to be completely honest with you about how they feel for you. But it will be worth the wait, as the card says. This is definitely someone worth waiting for. You are going to have to be really patient with them, and I feel like you're going to have to really show them, and not just tell them, but really like prove to them that you are worthy, that you are trustworthy, that you are capable of being a safe place for them, providing a safe space for them to be honest with you and open up completely. And I think that's something you can't really force. It's something that just has to come out naturally within time. Okay. So now I'm going to get into your romance tarot cards. Take a little deeper. We have the Knight of Cups here. Wow, so this person really, first of all, with the Cups energy, like they do have very strong, very deep emotions for you. This is someone who is very sensitive, especially when it comes to their communication. And it seems like they really do want to open up to you. Like they're not holding back on purpose, or they're not like forcing themselves to hold back, because it looks like this person really, they imagine and maybe even like visualize themselves coming up to you and like really sweeping you off your feet. This person, they want to have like a really deep conversation with you. They might even have like a poem or like a really heartfelt letter, maybe even like a song if they are musical, that they really just want to show you or read to you or sing to you. Maybe like they really want to, I think this person holds back because they don't want to like half-ass it. I feel like they don't want to just say that they like you or that they have feelings for you. Like they really want you to understand it when they do. This is not something that they take very lightly. This person might also be a little worried or paranoid that you are the one with trust issues here. Okay, they might feel like you are someone who they're gonna have to really like work to earn your trust from. Okay, let's see what's next. 3 of Cups. Okay, so this person, 3 of Cups is like all about having fun. This person really wants to have fun with you. I feel like they have like a really fun time with you. Maybe you guys go drinking together or something like that. If you don't, they definitely want to. This is something that they want. They really want to drink with you, maybe like go partying with you, go out with you, just have like a really fun time too. There's something about friendship here too. So friends could definitely play a significance in this connection. So I feel like either they have definitely like spoken to their own friends about you, about like this connection and like their feelings for you too. I feel like with this Knight card, like they definitely have told other people about you, like especially if you feel like they haven't really spoken to you directly about their emotions. I feel like they have spoken to other people about their emotions. I feel like this is probably their friends, most likely, and in some cases it could be your own friends too. Like they could have come, if you guys have mutual friends or if they are in contact with anyone you know or you're friends with, they definitely could have spoken to these people about their feelings for you and said like a lot of emotional things that they would never say to you, that they're just like too scared to tell you directly. But I feel like they have spoken to other people. The Queen of Wands. So we have some fire sign energy. Like I said, Leo or Sagittarius definitely coming out. This person finds, first of all, there's so much chemistry here. A lot of chemistry, a lot of sensuality, passion, and desire. Really strong desire here. This person finds you so attractive. Like they want to tell you how attractive they think you are. They find you to be very powerful too. If you are a feminine energy, they feel like you just have like this really strong presence and powerful energy. If they themselves are feminine, then you like make them feel strong. You make them feel like a very strong divine feminine, and they definitely see the two of you. If you're not together, they could see you as a potential power couple. If you are together, they definitely do see you as this power couple. Like you have a lot of influence on others. You get a lot of attention too. And they just feel like you're super attractive. You make them feel very attractive. They feel like if you're not together, you'd be a very, very good looking couple here. The Hierophant. Wow. Now we're getting Taurus. That's another possible sign. This person could have Taurus, or maybe you do. This is like the ultimate sign of commitment. This person really wants to commit to you. They want something very serious too. So even though they do have a lot of fun with you, at the same time, they want a very serious and stable commitment. This person wants to marry you for sure. They definitely see themselves getting married to you. They picture something very like traditional with you too. You know, I feel like they want something very like totally monogamous, and just like super traditional here and long term too. We have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so this person with the Two of Pentacles could be about a choice. So this person could feel like they have a lot on their plate right now. They're juggling a lot, and it might make them feel nervous that they can't completely focus on you like 100%. Maybe they feel like you deserve that focus. You deserve to be their center spotlight, but there could be something else that they're really juggling. Okay, usually this has to do with like work and finances getting in the way. Okay, for some of you it could possibly be another potential love interest. It could be their friends or their social life that they're trying to juggle. It could be family issues here, but a lot of times this does have to do with Pentacles, has to do with like career and finances too. So they could feel like they're trying to really like get their money together, get their work situation figured out, or they could have like a very high powered career that they're very focused on too. And this card specifically has these two children here too. So I also feel like you just make them feel like a child again. It's very adorable. Like even the goat, you have like these baby goats or whatever. It's definitely like a baby animal here. So first of all, they definitely want to have babies with you, but also like you just make them feel young again. You kind of just like make them feel like a baby here, like in a good way, despite their age. They just like feel young again with you. The Ace of Cups. So there's something about like this new fresh energy here. For some of you, this could be a new person, but if you have known this person for a while, they could feel like you're entering like a new chapter with them. They definitely have a lot of love for you here with this Ace of Cups. Like this is all about love, deep emotional fulfillment here. So they for sure have like a lot of deep emotions for you. There's something about like a new chapter coming in their life. I feel like this person could be very focused on like starting a new chapter with you. Like, so even if you have had history together, it's like they want to start over with you. There could have even been like some type of falling out or even like a very small misunderstanding or something, and they really want to get past that. Okay, this card also speaks about like forgiveness and apologies, so they might feel like they owe you some type of apology, or they might feel like they want to say sorry to you about something, but they just don't really know how to bring it up, like without bringing up old wounds or anything, because they really just want to like forget the past and have this fresh start with you here. I think they're like really too nervous to bring up the past. Four of Pentacles. So this person is really holding on tightly to you, but there's this like sense of, I feel like this person really likes to be in control, and you definitely make them feel out of control. They definitely worry a lot about possibly losing you or just not being able to satisfy you as well. And they kind of feel like there's this need for them to like control you. Not necessarily control you, but like the emotions they have for you, control the situation too. I think they're very nervous and paranoid about the situation, like getting out of hand, or just like losing you, or just a lot of insecurity here too, like feeling like they're not good enough for you here. We have the Knight of Swords. So we have another Knight card. So they really want to just like rush in. Like they kind of just want to have this moment where they just come towards you and just really like completely let down their walls and just confess everything. I feel like they want things to move really quickly between the two of you too. And then another sign too that this person is like, they're definitely talking to other people about you and about your connection. If you guys are not really in contact, or if you know you are spending time together but they're not really like communicating much towards you, like if the communication just sucks, then this is definitely a sign that they are talking to other people about you. So probably their friends, maybe your friends, maybe their family. And I feel like they're going on about, with this cups, like how much emotion they have for you, and then with the swords about like how quickly they would like things to go. I feel like, especially like seeing this card with also worth waiting for, I feel like on the surface they could be taking things very slow and they could be just really struggling to kind of force themselves to open up completely, or like on the surface they feel like they need more time, but or maybe towards you like they could come off as if they're going really slow, but there's a part of them deep down that just like really wants to go fast, like super fast. And I almost kind of feel like there's like this internal war inside of them. Like part of them wants to really just like tie you down metaphorically and like just completely progress the relationship like so fast. But then I feel like there's another side of them which comes from like their trust issues that really just wants to just drag their feet and really just go like as slowly as possible. And yeah, and I feel like the more they talk to other people about your connection, like the more excited they get and the more they want to like move things forward. But like probably when it comes to you, it's like it kind of like comes to a halt and they just kind of like clam up here. Three of Wands. So again, like this card is about waiting too. So it's funny, like they talk about how fast they want to move forward with you, and like when they're speaking to others about you, like it feels like they're ready to go, like they're moving quickly, but then there's the sense of like just waiting and like taking their time, taking their sweet time, almost kind of like dragging their feet too. Also, this card, you can see like there's multiple suitors here, and you see this woman and she has like three men trying to like adore her. So this person could be very paranoid that you have other people who are after you. For some of you that could be true. Like this person could know for a fact that like other people want you, and that kind of just intimidates them and kind of pushes them away. And for others, this could just be like total paranoia, and like maybe you have made it clear that you only want them, or like it's very obvious that like there's no one else, but they're just like really paranoid. You know, they could find you just like so attractive and so like beautiful inside and out, and they kind of just assume that like every other guy is gonna think the same way and try to like steal you away from them, and that could give them a lot of trust issues too, and they could just be really paranoid. Like, what if you're unfaithful towards them? Like, even if you yourself are a very trustworthy person, this could just be something that they really worry about. And then last we have the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. So yeah, so the two major arcanas I believe that came out are Cancer and Taurus here. So this is all about like moving forward. So they really do want to move forward with you, and I think that's something that they're not going to actually confess to you or openly admit, at least not for a very long time. This person really does want to progress very quickly with you, but they want to remain in control, and they just really want to feel like they're in control of the situation, in control of their emotions. Like, they want to be the one who is in the driver's seat. So like, they want things to go quickly, but I think they don't want you to be the one to rush everything. Like, they want everything to go like on their own terms, basically. Okay, so I have a few more tarot cards here from the Kauai Tarot. 10 of Swords reversed. Wow, so you guys could maybe have like an in and out connection, or you could have had a moment recently where like it felt like the things were completely over between the two of you, but then this person like came back to you, or you came back to them. So this person really feels like it's never really over between the two of you. You know, you can have a falling out, there could be breaks in communication, no contact, but I feel like this person has this feeling that like the two of you will always come together despite whatever conflict arises. 3 of Wands reverse. So again, with the 3 of Wands, this is the double card coming out. So there is an emphasis on like waiting, like wanting to wait for you, waiting for things to progress. But I feel like it's like part of them is super impatient when it comes to this connection, but then another part of them is like overwhelmed too. So they're very much back and forth between like, do they want to just jump into this, or do they want to slam the brakes? You know, they might go really back and forth. Death reverse. We've got Scorpio energy coming up. So this kind of reminds me of 10 of Swords, but like even more drastic. So you definitely could have had some type of falling out where like it seemed like it was totally over, but then it was like there's this sense that like they feel like you guys just keep coming back to each other despite the challenges, despite any breaks in communication. Temperance. Now we have Sagittarius coming up, which also presented itself in the Astro dice, so that's pretty relevant. Also, Sagittarius season comes right after Scorpio season, so that's October, November, December. So like late fall could be very significant timing in which something major happens, or they open up to you or something like that. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. So oh yeah, going back to Temperance though, I realized I kind of skipped over this. So they feel like this is a very like divine connection, because Temperance talks about like the angels and divine guidance. So yeah, and they feel like also there's a sense of like experimentation with you. So like, I don't know, this person like wants to experiment with you, or just like do things differently, or they could also feel like either you personally or just this situation that they have with you is just like very unique and nothing that they've ever experienced ever before. And then 10 of Cups is really amazing. Like they want to have this happy ending with you. They want to have like the family, the marriage, the stability, all of that with you. And we have you must let go. Okay, so interesting message. This person could feel like I do feel like this person has a lot of control issues. So I feel like either they feel like they need to let go a little bit more, and maybe they realize that they're like holding on too tightly to the point where like they're just trying to control everything, and they kind of feel like they need to relax too. They could also feel like maybe you are trying too hard to like get a grip on this connection and try to control where things go. But either case, there's a sense that the two of you really just need to like relax and have faith in this connection and just make sure you don't overthink it too much. And I think don't get so caught up. There's some advice here to not get so caught up about like, when is this gonna happen, or is it not gonna happen? This needs to happen faster. Like really just there's this need to trust divine timing here, and like it's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen, which is so cheesy but so true. Don't worry what others think. Okay, so there could definitely be like friends. They might feel like their friends or maybe your friends are trying to like get in the way of this connection. Maybe people are pressuring the two of you to like move faster, or they're pressuring you to be someone who you're not, or I don't know. There could definitely be this pressure from friends or maybe family or maybe just like society in general about like, you know, when are you two going to fully commit to each other, or like when are you gonna get married, or like when are you gonna like just make that move if you aren't even close, if you're like in total separation and you're like taking space from each other, like when are you gonna reach out to them, or like, you know, or you could have, you know, people saying like, oh, you haven't been in contact, you need to get over this person, and like this person just really doesn't want you to compare your connection to what others think or anyone else's connection. It's a very, very unique bond that the two of you have. Alone time is healing. Okay, so I do feel like the two of you could be in separation, and if you are, this is for healing purposes. It's like you two have a lot of, I don't know, there could be a lot of baggage that you or this person or both of you really needs to work through, and that's like this blockage that's holding you back. If you are in contact though, it could say like, you know, maybe a little bit of space is good, or if you are together, you might just need some time apart in order to like heal these wounds, whatever's blocking you two. This person might have an easier time opening up after they've spent more time in contemplation, like figuring out what their real thoughts are. They could feel like their friends or your friends or just other people are trying too hard to like tell them how they should feel or what they need to do regarding this connection, and they just feel like they need some time alone in order to figure out like what they truly want and what they actually want to say to you. Okay, so now we're gonna pull specific messages, and I'm just gonna read them aloud because it's pretty straightforward, and these are the messages that are going through their head that they wish they could tell you. I lost myself for a little while. My life is not as together as it seems. You speak to me through music. Just being near you is intoxicating. I'm starting to understand our connection. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I want to feel that way again. I wonder if you are happy without me. I love you unconditionally. I feel you leaving me behind. Okay, so those are the messages that I have. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated. If it didn't, you can always check out another pile. Feel free. And if you want to see more of this content, please support me. You can give me a thumbs up and subscribe and leave a positive comment if you would like to claim this beautiful energy. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you many blessings. Hey, pile number 3, thank you so much for watching. This is your pile. You chose blue apatite. This is a really beautiful crystal here. It's got some little orange specks hidden. Okay, so let's get into it. We're gonna start by rolling your astro dice. So I have to say the first 2 piles both rolled Jupiter and Leo. So let's see what this one rolls. So I'm going to show you very clearly that I'm definitely rolling this dice here. And I think that was like a really insane coincidence. So let's see what you get. Okay. All right. Oh my God. We have Jupiter again. Holy shit. And you caught that on camera. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm allowed to curse on YouTube. Holy shite. Oh my God. This is the 3rd time in a row that I rolled Jupiter. Oh my God. Okay. That's just crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Wow. All right. I need a moment. Okay, so we have the sign of Sagittarius, and this is also weird because the second pile got the 9th house, which is ruled by Sagittarius. So strong Sagittarius energy. Also, Jupiter rules Sagittarius as well. So just like really, really strong Sagittarius vibes, just like the second reading. You might want to check out the second reading. And because all 3 piles rolled Jupiter, you might just want to look at all 3 piles here. Okay. So as I literally said, for the first 2 piles with Jupiter is all about expansion and growth. So this person, their feelings for you are just huge and they grow every single day. This person can hardly contain their feelings for you. That's how big they are. And it's like every single day their feelings for you just keep on growing bigger and stronger. So they might be at a point where they're like, I literally cannot feel any stronger for this person. And then like the next week passes, next few weeks, months, and they're like, wow, like I feel even stronger emotions for this person. And it's like it just keeps on growing. And Sagittarius too. I mean, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so this is also about growth and just expansion, and it's just like out of control. Like their feelings are just like blowing up. They get bigger and bigger every single day, and it's just like, wow. And it's not stopping anytime soon. Like this is in the next few days, weeks, months, like years even. Like this person, their feelings for you are just gonna keep on growing. It's crazy. Wow. And so 12th house though, now this is Pisces energy too, and Pisces is also ruled by Jupiter. Okay, so Sagittarius and Pisces are the two signs sticking out for me right now. I don't know if you have that in your chart, they have that in theirs. This could also have to do with timing. So Sagittarius season is from late November to early December. Pisces season is late February to early March. Okay, so like end of fall or end of winter could be very significant for your connection or a timing in which this person opens up to you a little more. So 12th house is, first of all, it's a very spiritual house. Okay, so I think this person finds you and your connection to be extremely spiritual. Okay, this person themselves, they might not be like typically a very spiritual person. They could be someone who's like more rational, more like scientific minded, and just they're all about like the surface level thinking. But when it comes to this connection, they find it to be very spiritual, and it really like opens them up to the spiritual world. They could also see you as a very spiritual person, especially if you are like into tarot and astrology and like all that stuff. Like that's very impactful to them. They think a lot about how spiritual you are, and it might even be something that they want to like talk to you about and like learn more from you about. But they could be just like very intimidated by the whole thing, especially if they are not very spiritual themselves. They could find that to be like a rabbit hole that they're just really scared to jump down because they don't know where it's going to lead them. The 12th house is also all about secrets too. So I do feel like this person, even though their feelings for you, they're growing every day, they're keeping this a secret. And I want to say they're definitely keeping this a secret from you. Like how strong their emotions are. They could also have like specific secrets about themselves that they're keeping from you. But we'll get more into that with the tarot cards. They could even be like keeping this secret from themselves. Like they could, because their feelings are growing so big and so quickly, that could really scare them. So they subconsciously or they consciously try to just like shut it down. And they could even be like straight up lying to themselves about this connection because it's so big and so powerful, and they just like, they're trying really hard to just like shut it down, and it kind of turns into like this suppression and almost like this guilt that they're dealing with and this heaviness, and they keep, you know, it might even turn into something that's very shameful for them, something they're ashamed of because it's so overpowering, these feelings for you. Okay, so enough of the Astro Dice. Let's get into your tarot cards. Okay, so we're starting with your romance angels. We have engagement. Wow. We have passion. Okay. And we have healing family issues. Okay. So, I mean, all right, well, right off the bat, this person has so much passion for you, and they're definitely extremely attracted to you. If you two have not been physical yet, like they definitely imagine this all the time. They think about it, they dream about it, they wish for it, and it's like they can hardly contain themselves, especially when they're around you. They can hardly hold themselves back. Yeah, just super passionate towards you. With engagement coming up, like they definitely want to take this connection to a higher level. They definitely can see themselves getting engaged to you, picturing themselves marrying you someday. They could definitely be trying to build up, basically proposing to you. And so for some of you, that can be literally like this person is planning out how to ask you to marry them, like if you are in a long-term or committed relationship. But if you two are just like not even close to that, then like a proposal can refer to like just asking you to become more committed with them and have something steady and serious with you. But like whatever it is, they want to take this connection to a higher level. So wherever you are right now with them, they want more of that. They want to bring more into this. Even if you are like no contact with them, they definitely feel like they're really hoping that you two can come back together, and if you do reconcile, that there can be some like progression, and that you're not just gonna like start over from scratch. Like you can actually pick up where you left off and like keep it going, keep it moving forward. Okay, especially how I rolled the Jupiter and the Sagittarius at the beginning of the read. Like they want to move forward. Like they want to keep on going. They do not want to stop. They do not want to slow down. They just want to keep it moving, keep it going ahead. Total forward movement. And now we also have healing family issues. So there could definitely be like some drama going on with their family right now, and it's likely that they don't want to talk about this with you because it's like it's very heavy and it's very painful. For some of you, they might have brought this up on like a surface level, but I think even if they sort of talked about it, like you don't really understand how deep this goes. And if they have brought this up to you, it's very surface level, and like there's so much more to the story than they're actually telling you. For some of you, they haven't even brought this up at all. You know, you might be very surprised to hear this. They might come off and project towards you with this illusion that like their family is perfect, like they come from a stable home, like there's no issues there. But like in reality, like they have a lot of issues when it comes to their family. This can be something that stems back all the way to their childhood, or it could just even be something kind of recent, maybe the past few years, or even just this year maybe for some of them. And there is an emphasis on parents here too. So it really could be anyone in their family, but most likely it does have something to do with their parents, okay? Or maybe one parent in particular. Maybe someone is going through something here, okay? Someone could have even like, you know, we see someone in the clouds here. So someone could have even lost a parent recently. Even like a grandparent who they were very close to, a parental figure, okay? There could have been like a recent death or disease, and this is really sad, and like I'm really upset to pass on this message. And I think, yeah, there's definitely stuff going on with their family, and I think they don't want to talk about it. Maybe it's too painful for them, or it could also be that they kind of want to protect you from this pain and they don't want to drag you into this drama or this hurt that they're dealing with, and they feel like it might burden you for them to talk about whatever they're going on with their family. So that's pretty heavy. So I'm gonna get into the tarot cards now. Let's see what else is happening. So we have the King of Coins here. Okay, so like as I'm talking about family, like I feel like the King of Coins is like very fatherly energy here. So there could definitely be some type of focus on their own father, or like a father figure. Maybe even your father if they know them. I don't know, something about like a father coming up. This is also about like stability and legacy. This is not only a father, this is like a husband too. I feel like this person definitely thinks about like having that long-lasting commitment with you, like progressing your relationship, them being a husband or you being a husband or father, vice versa, whatever way it goes. And it's very like, it's all about providing and giving stability to commitment. Eight of Cups. So this card is about like kind of going, this is like the spirit card quest. So this person might feel like they have a lot of like mental things going on, or just like a lot of thoughts that they need to sort through. This person might feel like they need to like figure themselves out, and something that could hold them back from completely opening up to you is that like they feel like they need to explore themselves more. They feel like they need to know themselves a little better. We do see like a man with two women here in this card as well. So they might even kind of go back and forth a little bit between maybe you and someone else, or possible different love interests. They might be kind of unsure about, I don't know, they might do this to kind of like distract themselves, because I feel like they do want to expand with you. They do want more with you, but then at the same time, they could feel like they might kind of like, this could be their shadow self coming out, and part of them just sort of wanting to like explore other people too. So that could be something that they sort of go back and forth a little bit, and that could also come down to like their own family issues that they're having. Okay, so that could sort of bring a sense of fear of commitment. Okay, because I feel like they do want to progress with you and they do want to move forward with you, but there definitely could be like a part of them that like kind of goes back and forth, because this fear of commitment does pop up. So we have Death. Wow. So the Death card is not about literal death, but rather it has to do with like internal death. But I almost feel like this person could have gone through like a recent loss. And I don't say that to scare anyone. I am definitely not predicting death, okay? So if this either already happened or it didn't, so like I would never do that ever in a tarot reading. So like you'll know if it applies or not, but like I don't know, there could definitely be someone, I want to say like someone in their family or someone who felt like family to them, who they're just like grieving, and I feel like they're scared to talk to you about this because it's just like very heavy. I'm also getting Scorpio energy too. I have some Scorpio. They're also just going through a lot of major changes in their life right now. And you might not realize exactly like how many changes they're experiencing at the moment, you know, or they could have brought this up to you on like a very surface level amount, but like they could be going through some like really like, I feel like this person is going through really deep and really heavy stuff at the moment, and you kind of don't even realize. And they could be talking like to other people about this, like if they do have other possible, like if they have other people who are interested in them, they could sort of be talking to these people about the heavy things that they're going through. And that doesn't mean that they're not into you. That doesn't mean they don't want to commit to you or anything. I just feel like they almost do this to kind of protect you. Like they don't want you to feel like, it's really sad. Like they don't want you to feel burdened by how much dark stuff they're experiencing at the moment. And this is pretty deep. I have to say, like the first two piles were not like this dark. They were pretty deep, but I have to say, like, not this dark. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna keep going. So we have the Knight of Wands here. All right. So there is communication coming in. Okay. So even if this person's communication sucks, I feel like they do talk to other people, maybe their friends, maybe their family, about like how interested they are in you. The Wands is very passionate, so again, like landing right under passion too. So they do feel like a lot of chemistry towards you, and they think you're really hot. You make them feel really hot and sexy and beautiful and magnetic, and this is like such a magnetic connection to them. And I feel like they tell other people about like how passionate they feel towards you, but they might not tell you directly or like as directly, but like when they speak of you to other people, they're like, oh my God, like this person is so hot and beautiful or handsome, and like oh my God, like if you are getting physical, they're like, they either say like how much they want to get physical with you or like how great it is when you do get physical with each other. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords. So this is like the spying card. So this person is definitely spying on you, like watching your social media, checking up on you, maybe asking friends about you too. Could be like low-key stalking you, and they would definitely never admit that. Like that's something they definitely keep to themselves. Like they would absolutely never in a million years tell you how much they are checking your social medias. Now we have the Eight of Coins. So they do really want to work towards this. They want to work towards this connection here. They want to, I feel like especially in this card, you see him carrying the woman. Okay, so regardless of gender, whether they're male or female, it's like, I feel like they want to metaphorically give you a piggyback ride. Like they want to take the weight of the world that's on your shoulders and put it on their shoulders. And I just feel like this person really wants to protect you from like all the heaviness of life. And like, that's why they don't tell you about the struggles and the changes that they're going through right now, because like they don't want you to have to experience that. Like they want to keep you safe and protected, like, and they almost want you to like remain ignorant of their own struggles. They just, yeah. But they do want you to open up to them about your burdens, but they just don't want to do vice versa. They just want to protect you. Four of Wands, they definitely see marriage here. This is the marriage card, okay? Not only engagement, King of Pentacles, and now the marriage card is coming out. So they definitely want to get married to you. At the very least, they want to have a very stable commitment and partnership with each other. Okay, we have the Three of Swords. So this is a pretty intense card. Okay, so especially in this card too, like specifically, let's take a closer look. This man just murdered this other man, like mercilessly, and he's happy about it too. He doesn't even feel bad. It's like, yes, that's what I was trying to do. So this person is feeling some heartache. I think this person is really like paranoid that you are in love with someone else. Okay, they could be worried about your ex, or your maybe someone who they thought that you were interested in. I don't know. I feel like there is someone in particular who they're just very paranoid about. Okay, and that could be like this Eight of Cups here. They could feel like, you know, whether you're a man or a woman, they could see you as this man who's got these two people here. And just very, like, a lot of jealousy here, a lot of paranoia, a lot of possessiveness here. Okay, there's definitely someone who they're just super paranoid about. Okay, and they could also have gone through a very painful breakup or separation themselves too. They could have been betrayed by someone in the past. Okay, they could have been cheated on or something, and that's why all this paranoia is being projected on you for pretty much no reason, but like just something that they're really upset and insecure about. Now we have the Two of Wands. So this is all about looking towards the future. I also feel like this card in particular, he's like getting ready for his wedding. So like this person is ready for it. Like they're ready for the future. They definitely want to have a future with you. They want to move things forward, you know, whether that's literal marriage or just like metaphorically, like moving things along, moving your relationship forward. And then we do have like two friends in this picture too. So they could definitely be talking to their friends, or maybe like one best friend in particular about you, and like trying to get advice too, and trying to like they really want to look good in front of you. So, you know, they could be talking to a friend about like, how do I make myself look better in front of this person? How do I get them to want me more? Eight of Swords. So this is the card of like attachment, like even to the point of obsession too. I feel like this person feels very stuck to you, bound to you, like to the point of obsession. Like they can't let go of you. You can't get rid of them too. Okay, and in this card in particular too, we see like a woman like praying too. So you could, and we did get the 12th house earlier, so you could just open up this very like spiritual side to them, sort of like a floodgate. Like you open up this spiritual gate within them. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull some kawaii cards. Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is a double card. We had this card too. All right, but seeing it reverse now, there's like, okay, they're looking forward to their future with you, but they're also looking back on the past too. So there are certain things about the past. Okay, I think, you know, they might not be able to completely move forward with you unless like something from the past is addressed. So there might be like things, especially if you have a history together, like things from the past that they want to like clarify and address. And if this is a newer person, they might just be very curious about your past and just want to know about like past relationships or your history that you might have with other people too. They really want to talk about, but they're like definitely too scared to bring up, so they're waiting for you to bring it up first. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. So this is about like taking a chance. So I feel like this person really does want to take a chance with you. They feel like you're worth it. You're worth that risk, but they could be kind of waiting for the right moment to kind of like strike and like confess. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they definitely like, they're thinking about how they're going to ask for more commitment with you, or like steadiness with you, something secure, something reliable with you. They are imagining how they're gonna bring that up to you and ask that to you. And they could also be talking to other people too about how they want more commitment with you. Emperor reverse. So they do have a lot of control issues here. We got some Aries energy here. They do have a lot of control issues that they are nervous to address and nervous to bring up, but maybe they feel like they should. And Emperor is also a father figure too. So again, there's also like an emphasis on the father that they want to bring up. I don't know, something about their father or your father. And Justice reverse. So we have Libra energy here. So okay, so this is like super specific, but for some of you, they might have like a little bit of a criminal past, or there could have been like something where they sort of got in trouble with the law. Or maybe if not the law, like an authority figure or something like that. It's like super specific. There could be some type of an incident that they want to talk to you about, but like they're just really embarrassed about it because they got caught doing something, or they got in trouble for something, and like this is kind of a secret of theirs that they're not going to tell you about, at least not like for a very long time, unless you kind of like squeeze it out of them. But like it's definitely something that they kind of think about. Nature calls. So this person, like, I think they feel very like, I don't know. So this person could be like a nature freak. And like, I don't know why you would keep that hidden from someone, but like, I don't know, they might want to tell you like how much they love nature, but like I don't know, they might be kind of embarrassed about it, which is like really silly, but like, I don't know, that's just what came out. Somebody has a lot of fire for you. So again, with like, and this landed right under passion too. So they're just like super passionate about you, and you probably do not realize like how deep this passion goes. And they're just like very, very attracted to you, especially on the physical level, especially, but I'm going to say it goes even deeper than that. A brand new chapter too. So like this person wants to start over with you. They want to like move forward, progress this relationship, enter a new chapter with one another. They could also be going through some very powerful changes in their life right now that like you don't even realize, and they're being kind of like low key about it, but there's some crazy changes happening in their life at the moment. You know, maybe they're kind of waiting for things to settle before they actually give you the full scoop about these changes that they're experiencing. Okay, so now the grand finale, I'm going to read Hidden Truth Oracle messages. I'm just going to read them straightforward and see what is going through this person's head that they are not telling you. So many things remind me of you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I know that I crossed the line with you. I want to be more than friends. I feel you even though we are apart. I don't react when people mention you. I can't stop thinking about you. We will be together again. Finding out the truth crushed me. I know I messed up everything. Okay, so that is your pile. I hope it resonated, and if not, you can definitely check out the other piles. All three of you rolled Jupiter, so there's definitely some crazy connection there between all the piles. So I would go ahead and just watch them all. Just watch them all. So thanks so much for watching, and if you like this, please show your support with a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, leave a positive message. Let me know what topic I should do next for my next pick a card. And yeah, I send you so many blessings, and yeah, make sure you claim this energy, this beautiful positive energy. Thank you so much. Many blessings and lots of love.